Welcome to the Big Brother Breakdown with Joleen. Welcome to the BB Breakdown with Joleen. That's me. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel for the Big Brother Breakdown with Joleen. That's me, stand-up comedian and Big Brother superfan, Joleen Lunzer here to break it all down for you with a comedic twist. If this is your first time on my channel, we do roasting and recapping. We take, obviously, like I said, a comedic look at all things Big Brother and everything we cover. So we're going to be finding the humor in this game as we wind down. Now, be warned, I am very opinionated, but you are welcome to have your opinions in the chat. I have my favorites. I'm biased. You're welcome to have your favorites, so we can all have a really fun time just talking about Big Brother. But first, you guys, let's sound off in the chat and let's get some like goals. So put in the chat what you think our like goal should be tonight. I will choose one and we will hit that goal. Hopefully, we've been hitting all of our goals. So, I mean, you guys are amazing. That's all I can say is you are amazing and I appreciate you. We are also well over 35,100 subscribers. So please, please, please keep subscribing. Our next goal is 36,000 and then ultimately hopefully get to 40,000 by the end of the year. It's a lofty goal, but I think we can do it. Yay! Lil Dern is here from Twitch. This is also streaming on Twitch and then on my Facebook comedy page. So hello to those of you on Facebook and on Twitch. Appreciate you guys. Darren's here from Twitch as well. Or is Darren the same as Lil Dern? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh. Kels, I love this. Kels says 1,111 likes because you're on the right path. So let's see if we can hit 1,111 likes with this video. We're going to have some fun tonight. What an episode. I want to hear from you guys. If you want to support the channel further than liking or subscribing, you can always send a super chat while we're live. I'll highlight your comment. You can send a super thanks after the video post, or you can hit me up on the Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal. Thank you to those of you who have done so. Appreciate this. We already have our first Facebook troll talking about pussy. It was kind of, I mean, I did laugh a little bit. I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to be a complete hater. It was kind of funny. It was stupid, but kind of funny. All right. Andrew says, congratulations, Jolene. I remember when I found you during BB25. Seems like a millennium ago. You were like 10K-ish. You've come a long way and so happy to be on the ride. Well, I appreciate you so much. Thank you, Joey. Thank you, thank you, thank you, you guys. Scorpio season, woo woo. And to start off our live, yesterday I gave you guys an update that we rescued another dog. We have Teddy, who we rescued in August, and now we have Buffy, the anxiety slayer, who's sitting here on my lap. And if you didn't see my Real Housewives of Beverly Hills roast and recap earlier, we had Buffy, the anxiety slayer, on there, and she has been wearing her Halloween costume all day. Okay, Buff, should we show them? Okay, I'm going to lift you up a little bit. All right. And here is Buffy's costume, you guys. Tell me this isn't the cutest. Look at it. You can see her little butt. And she's wicked cute. Wicked cute. Buffy. 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 I'm so obsessed with these damn fur babies. They're amazing. So Buffy's ready for Halloween. Teddy's been wearing his costume all day. He's a pizza delivery guy. If you want a picture of Teddy, because I can't lift him because he's like 60 pounds. And he's out in Chel's office area watching the wild play, I believe. You can check that out on Instagram. I posted a picture of Teddy. So, yes, isn't she so stylish? She's so precious. She's just a little baby. She's a little baby. She's a 3-year-old baby. We love Buffy. I love Buffy too. Leaf says, Jolene, I love Buffy. Do you like the Angel show? Would you ever do retrospective live chats about the shows? I definitely would consider it. There is a channel, if you don't follow him, Passion of the Nerd, and he breaks down Buffy and Angel so beautifully. Like sometimes I just go to watch Passion of the Nerd's videos to feel alive. He like writes out a script. It's like an essay. It's like poetry. So if you're not on to already, which you probably are, Passion of the Nerd, check out Passion of the Nerd if you are a Buffy or Angel or any of the, I hate to say this, but Whedonverse, Joss Whedon, any of his shows, I guess. But Passion of the Nerd is amazing. And I would consider that. I would want to, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I would consider that. And I do love Angel, the show as well. So yes, isn't she sweet? She's so sweet. Buffy's so sweet. So sweet. Mikey, yeah. Mikey's asked me, people have asked me, I've considered it, but it's just there's so many people out there who have done such a great job. I don't know what I would bring to it. I mean, I guess comedic stuff and just I have such a love for it. Such a love. All right, you guys. So as Buffy sits here on my lap, just staring at the keyboard, wondering, how did I get into this home with this mom who talks to a monitor all of the time? Just lucky, I guess, Buffy. All right, I took some notes. We have to get into this episode. It was crazy, but first, I promised some of you I would create a little Felicia's fart segment with mashed in with Can't Buy Me Love scene, starring the wonderful Patrick Dempsey. So let's take a look at when Felicia farted on CIRIE'S bed. Enjoy.
On my bed. Remember I asked you?
Oh, the disrespect.
That is so disrespectful.
Hand me
Even
the
if
spray.
I asked you not to. I would never do that.
I didn't know it was going to come out.
You're about to
I know, but you got to get up. See, I would never do you like that.
I didn't know that one was going to come out.
You know it's coming out. You sit there and
You shit on my house, man. No. You shit on my house!
on my bed.
Just spray my butt.
Oh
hold
my
it.
God.
You know?
You shit on my house. It just brought me back to the wonderful 80s classic Can't Buy Me Love. We says, you shit on my house, man. You shit on my house. And that's what Felicia did. She shit on CIRIE'S house. Quite literally when she just ripped ass in her bed. And I love how CIRIE called her out and she was like, no, you pushed it out like so, oh my gosh. Let me just turn my light down a little bit. It is like blinding me. Okay. Oh, mood lighting. Hello. Welcome. Yes. Jada says CVS owes CIRIE the biggest company as bad. Oh, God. So good. So good. Okay, let's get into it. So tonight's episode 37 of Big Brother season 25. I was going to say season 35. Oh my God, I'm aging us all as we speak. I will play that video again in the middle of the live, or maybe towards the end. We'll see. Okay, so we come back in and the final five is celebrating the final five being Bowie, Jane, CIRIE, Felicia, Jag, and Matt. I forgot. Yeah, I always forget about Matt or freaking Bowie Jane. Okay, I'm sorry, Matt. I keep forgetting about you. Oh, Matt, there was no sound to that one.
Okay.
So they are celebrating, and it's like awesome. But then we cut to the happenings. What happened to get us to this point where we saw America walk out the door and Blue walk out the door? So we cut right to Felicia. And just as we talked about in live feed spoilers, Felicia spilled the beans to Blue. She went up to her and she was like, And you see Blue has her competition outfit on. Okay. So she's thinking, oh, I'm staying. I am so staying. I am the girl, Miss Girl. I am staying in this game because obviously I am strategic, brah. Girl. Boots on the ground, kitty, purr, girl. I'm the best at this game. And Felicia's like, you're going home, Blue. And Blue's like, what? Me? When did you find out? Did you just find out? And Felicia's like, no, girl, we found out a while ago. Yeah. Sarsies. Yeah. Super Sarsies. Oops. Let me pull up you guys can see all my notes here for the episode. Let's get back the picture. Yeah. Felicia's like, I mean, we thought you were going to stay. And then those pesky boys, Jat and fucking Bowie Jane, they flipped the script on us. And Blue's like, oh, God, Miss Girl, are you serious, Miss Girl? So then she hightailed it, or boots on the ground, kitty kitty purr purred, into her bedroom to change. And in her bedroom, she ran into that nasty little Jag who put her on the block. And she was met. What? Wait a minute. Why wasn't she mad? Why wasn't she mad? She was like, Blue was just like, no, you silly. She had all the smoke for America. She was like, I will fight America. Boots on the ground, kitty kitty purr purr, girl, Miss Girl. Thinking she's all there with her little nerdy boyfriend, Miss Girl, eating his boogers and stuff, Miss Girl. But when it comes to Jag, she's like, nah, I'm sorry. It's okay. I love you. I'm like, punch him. No, we don't advocate violence, except for when we advocate violence. No, we don't want her to punch anyone. But were you guys shocked at how cool she was? She was just like, I love you guys. And then all of a sudden I look over at this guy. I don't know if you guys know this guy. There's this guy on this season. I think his name is Matt. I'm like, is he crying? Is he crying? There's no crying in baseball. There's no crying in Big Brother. Are you crying? Do you like Blue? I didn't know he liked Blue. I had no idea. I do realize that they go back to the beginning, I guess, the Riley days, because they can't stop talking about Riley, but I didn't even know he liked Blue like that. And he was crying and he's like, and I was like, is he crying? So not only is he crying, and then she starts crying, and then Jag starts crying, and then pretty soon I'm crying. No, I didn't cry. And then they're all crying, which I guess nice that they're friends, but man, I guess you got to be a guy. You got to have a wiener, or identify someone who has a wiener in order to get Blue's love, I guess, But Matt was like, he was really, maybe he had his period that day. I don't know, because when I'm on my period, I be crying too, but I'm like, I don't even think actually Jag cried. Jag didn't cry. Props to Jag for not crying. Because I'm sorry. I thought the crying was stupid. But Dossier, that's what I thought the first time I saw it. Matt is working on that jury vote. He did pretty good. But I was like, that's stupid. So props to Jag for not crying. I don't think Jag cried. Just cut her. Okay? Just cut her. I mean, I get it. Jag probably should have cried because he needs to do better jury management. But I was like, Trey, stupid. No, thank you. So then they cry and they're like, we've been with her since the beginning. Really? Because you guys replaced her with Bowie Jane like hella fast. And then she was like, y'all, I would have totally, I hope you guys win this game or follow me out, but I would have totally rocked with you guys to the end. I would have loved that. But I was also gonna cook you guys too. And I was like, where are you, Blue? Where are you? Okay. Sure, Blue. Blue talks a big game. But when it comes down to it, she's penis proud. She's down with the penis. She's down with the dickness. She's there. She's like, get down with the dickness. Get down with the dickness. That's Blue, And then America, who's trying to help her, like, they're coming after you. She's like, what a bitch. What a dirty bitch. Hashtag Riley's promise, you guys. Riley's never dead. Ride with Riley. She's never dead. Ride with Riley. Yeah, hit that like. Thank you, Haru. Okay. So then we get, let's see. Blue. At what point was it gonna be me? And Jag's like, always and forever. They cry. Wah, wah. Everybody gets their period. Their boobs get sore. They want chocolate. Okay. Blue tells Cirie. Now this part was what? Why couldn't we see this on the feeds? I wanted more of this. I wanted to eat this up. This part I was interested in, not these like fake friends crying. So Cirie goes and talks to Blue. And Cirie's like, gotta talk to Blue, I guess. I mean, okay. And she was like, girl, kitty, kitty, purr, purr. I know your secret, girl. Jared didn't tell me. He told her. I just figured it out with clues, girl, and I ain't telling on you, girl. And I'm like, okay. I'll be honest, it was kind of nice. It was kind of nice because I am a Cirie fan, but it was also like, Blue, you had all that information, that game-changing information, and you just held on to it. That's weak as fuck. Like, for Cirie, as a Cirie stan, I'm like, thank you for your service. But as a Big Brother fan, I'm like, that's weak AF, as you kids would say. She was like, all the stories, girl, and everything just lined up. Girl, Miss Girl, I gotta tell you something. I know your secret. I was getting dick down by your son. I don't know why I just said dick down, but I always wanted to say I was getting dick down by your son. I was getting the dick down, and I just figured it out. He reminded me a lot of you when I was getting dick down. So she starts crying, and she's like, I just wanted to say that I love Jared's dick, and it was an honor to play with you. And Cirie's like, oh, I guess you're not that bad. Then Cirie was like, in that moment, I think Cirie was like, Kenzo who? Kenzie who? Jared's girlfriend who? I'm going to get home, and if you don't say anything until you walk out the door, I will tell Jared Bear that you are not just the lady he hooks up with in the house and then wipes the couch off. He don't just spread his juices with you. He is going to spread his love, girl. But this was, I was like, oh my God, this is the first time we see a house guest in the house confront Cirie about her secret. So it was exciting, but it's also like, sometimes I forget, like, Blue, you knew this whole time. Like, you are so the worst. Dick boots on the ground. Dick boots on the ground down. Girl. Kitty, kitty, purr, purr. I buried my game. It's like Jared buried his secret in Blue. Did you ever think about that? No, just me. I'm the only weird one. It's like he buried his secret deep down inside of her. Okay, it's love. Is this love that I feel, or is this a boner that I've been searching for? So she's, she's got her outfit on that she's gonna pull up and be awkward to Julie Chen or Julia Moonves, and Cirie's like, thank you, I appreciate that, Blue. And Cirie kind of cried, and I think it was a combination of Cirie's really good at this, the social aspect and delivering, and she's a great actress, and also missing her son, and also being like, oh yeah, you did have sex with Jared. So I think it's a combination of those things. But I mean, but y'all, exactly. But y'all, she has high standards. Yes, Hazel. Blue has very high standards. She's like, hey, Jared, I'm going to be over at your house after this, so tell Kenzie to move over in the bed. And shout out to Whitesnake. Obviously, if we mention, Can't Buy Me Love, we got to go back to the 80s music as well. Yeah, Blue read. DT says Blue's reads are such trash in the game, in choices, in men, in girlfriends. Girl, it was trash. But I, as a fan watching this, I was like, oh my God, this is like the first time we've seen someone address this with Cirie, and it's just baffling that she never said anything. Huh. Well, Blue, yeah, you let the twist get farther than you, and you knew about the freaking twist. Oh my gosh. Rosa said, Jared is laying low. Red's all over TikTok. Well, I think Red was a TikToker before the season. I haven't even went to look for Red because I don't miss him a second. No offense, all offense. And Jared, I haven't really looked for him either. I heard rumblings and saw a little bit that he did hang out with Izzy. And was he with I think he hung out with Mimi. I saw a picture, and I heard rumblings that he was hanging out with Kenzo. So yeah. NYC Girl says, and he did tell her, LOL, and she still managed to give herself credit once again for something she didn't do. She never figured anything out yet. I think Blue has convinced herself she figured it out. Girl, I put it together. Girl, I put two and two together. Kitty, kitty, purr, boots on the ground. Girl, I put it together. Okay, bitch, I did it. It was me. It was Blue. Okay, so that happened. And then that was one of my favorites. I know your secret. And I was like, is she for real? Is she gonna out her? Then we see flashbacks of, Bowie Jane winning the HOH and America going on the block. And America's like, Bowie, you can't put me on the block. You cannot put me on the block. I'm not ready to see Corey as much as I miss him. I miss his little snotty nose, but I'm not ready. Please, dear Lord, don't. Boy Jane's like, I think you're going to be okay. I don't know. I just got to think of something to say to Mika. So I was like, hey, Mika, just so you know, I'm going to put you on the block. But you're safe. Okay, that's my game. Good luck. You're safe. You're totally safe. You're safe. Yes. What? Oh, you going to go home? No. I don't think so. I think you're safe. Yes. Okay. Good luck. Yes, I have to. Because if I don't, well, it's Australia Day. You know, on Australia Day, you can't put anyone over 50. You can't put their lives in danger, or you can't put men in danger because they protect the country. And yeah, so that leaves you. Okay, good luck. So Boy Jane's like, I just had to come up with something. So Boy Jane takes her in the food store and she's like, CIRIE'S, you gotta go on the block because I love these dudes and I don't love yous. So she lies to her and says, you safe. The veto's played. Spoiler alert. We already knew this because it was in the episode last week. Matt won the veto. He's like, I put the ball in the hole, my arm's stretchy, and I drop the ball in the hole. Olympics. And Jag's like, yeah, he put the ball in the hole. Jag says, I love Matt. And Matt says, I love Jag. And they love each other. And they're bromance. This was the bromance episode. Then America was like, I gotta talk to these guys. So she pulls Jag and Matt aside. She goes, I must talk to you guys right now. And America's like, okay, so here's the deal, Ally McBeal. I know I haven't proved that I wouldn't go after you, but I won't go after you. Did I say I was going after you? Sure I did. But I didn't mean it like that. I meant it like, I miss Corey. Have you guys smelled his hat lately? It smells so good. Okay. I'm bugging out. Okay. Can you guys just like don't come after me. Okay. No, please. Seriously. I promise you I won't come after you. Yeah. Are you asking me if I'll come after you? I won't. Okay. I promise. I super promise. Pinky swear. And then she had her fingers crossed and she didn't even realize she had her fingers crossed, her eyes crossed, her toes crossed. And these dudes were like, Jag was like, will you really not come after us? And she's like, yeah, duh. Not gonna come after you. Like, I wouldn't. Like, I respected gameplay. You guys, please don't put me up. And it's too late. It's too late, unfortunately, for America. So America has to go. And then we see America telling the girls that when she's sitting on the block next to Felicia, she says to FBJ, Cirie, and Felicia, she's like, they're going to win. They're going to win. They're going to get to final two. I've seen this like a million times. I've seen this over and over and over again. Here's my thing. If you've seen this happen a million times, America, why didn't you do more to stop it? That's what I don't understand. You were too busy getting into showmance. I'm sorry. That's the God's honest truth. Okay. You were too busy getting into showmance and hanging out with those dudes. Why didn't some of you ladies in the house push more to stop this from happening? Granted, I know the stigma with mentioning the God-forsaken, God-awful to some men, hashtag not all men, of the woman working together, aka Women's Alliance. No, I'm sorry to those of you that offended, but sometimes we need women to work together and ride with the uterus. I mean, that's the thing. You could have done something about it. There could have been, granted, Blue was a shitty ally, for sure. But there were moves that could have been made with some of the women in the house, and you chose not to take those moves. And instead, it was Corey and the other wieners against the world. Okay? So it's a little too late. I know it's a little too late, and you don't know anything but Corey's mouth and his tongue, and you guys were sharing each other's old Dr. Peppers. Okay. Cirie is like in the DR saying, I know it's crucial that I win this HOH. Yep. Yeah. Yes, Cirie, I would say it's crucial. You could try. I know that's not really your thing, but you could try. Then we get an HOH comp. Oh my God, this comp. I was so mad. I was mad at Cirie and Felicia, I'll be honest with you. Okay, here's what I get. I understand that Cirie has, at this time, had recently found out about Felicia's treachery. But we all know Felicia's messy. Build a bridge, get over it. I get it. But right now, you know that these two dudes are working to get you two women out. All right? So why, on God's green earth, on God's mustard seed, on the faith of a mustard seed, would you two not work together the same way those two work together to get them out. I just will never understand it. This made me so damn mad. Okay. So we have this HOH competition, and I think it's called, what did I write down it was called? Oh, it's called Superhero Smackdown. Cosmic Crystals. Your goal is to be the last target standing to have your superhero. So it's a knockout competition with a ball. Again, always balls. Big Brother's obsessed with balls. We get it. You like the penis people. But they're just always balls this, balls that, balls deep. So they have to pick a target and they have to say who they're going after. And they say, hey, here we go. Let's do it. I'm going to go after Jag. And then they roll the ball. And if they get Jag, then, you got to get his 3 out and whatever. So Cirie and Felicia, right away, Cirie's like, well, Felicia, I'm sure you don't want me to go after you, but I am. And I'm like, oh, good God. It's like, are you guys trying to lose at this point? This would have been the perfect opportunity. The main goal, no matter what is said in the dark behind your back, should be to break up this bromance that is in control right now, and that is winning the game. It should be to get Jag out. It should be win that HOH and get Jag out. He's winning too much. You guys are trying to beat him. You need the money. Cirie, what are you thinking? But no. They didn't do it. John, for the super chat, thank you so much, says the HOH comp was fair. As far as young versus old, it just didn't go the right way. True, John. Good point. True. Love it. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Yeah, it didn't go the right way because these two made a dumb choice. I'll be honest. As much as I love Cirie and I love Felicia, I'm still going to call them out. And this was so dumb. And I was so frustrated. I was like, really? That's what we're doing. So it went down like this. Superhero Smackdown. Okay. And oops, there's my mouse. Last superhero standing will be the new HOH. Jag and Matt decide to target Felicia. So right out the gate, we know they're going after Felicia. Well, who do you think they're going after Felicia? Sorry. So Felicia targets Jag. Okay. Then Cirie says she feels if Matt wins, there's no way she's going on the block. Okay. Cirie gets one of Jag's down, and I'm like, okay, we're making some progress. And then Fee gets one of Matt down. Cirie gets another one of Jag's down. Then Cirie targets Felicia but misses. What are you doing? What are you doing? One at a time. Get some momentum. Pull Felicia aside and be like, listen, I know you've been a treacherous hoe to me, with all due respect. No offense, all offense. But I can beat you at the end. And we need to get to the end. And we can't get to the end with these two loving on each other. Okay. Now, I'm not going to say these two are as in love as the fragile dad kisser, Cody Cauliflower, and his dad. I'm not going to say that, but they're pretty in love. They're pretty in love. Okay. They love each other. They hug each other. They touch booties over there, booty over here, a booty over there. With the spatulas before cooking burgers to give everyone mad gross cow disease or something. So you would think they would just say, hey, let's just work together to break these dudes up. Near they don't. They let the petty party get in the way. Cirie's blind side really is Matt. The fact that Cirie really, she overshot it here. And this is someone who has watched Cirie in every show she's been on, except for Snake in the Grass. I should have watched it. I just didn't watch it. And I get Cirie's game, and I think Cirie's masterful in so many ways. But this was a major blindside that has been coming for a while, is this trust of Matt and not realizing just how bro-y these dudes are. Now, had she maybe heard Matt quoting Andrew Tate and saying, oh, this guy, Andrew Tate, I listened to, I think he did some like bad stuff, but not that bad. Like probably the bitches deserved it. No, he didn't say that, but he did quote Andrew Tate. And one of his quotes was something about, Andrew Tate says there's never a bad day as long as you got your bros. That means if that quote stands true, that means Matt, there could be a bombing. Someone could, steal Riley. And as long as his bros are there, it's fine. It's fine. So nothing's going to come between him and his little butterfinger. okay? And or Jag. Jag is now is Jag gonna cut Matt? Here's what I can't wait for. And you guys are gonna be like, Joleen, or maybe you won't, I can't wait for Jag to cut Matt. I can't wait to see the look on Matt's face when he's cut the way he's cut Cirie. Jag, I hope you cut Matt. I hope you cut him so bad. I hope he sits there with his mouth ajar, gaping open, like, like this. Here, let me pull this over here. I can't wait. And I just can't wait to see Jag King or Felicia. I'd rather Felicia, but I can't wait to see this Matt. When Jag cuts him and takes my girl fucking Bowie Jane to the end. Jag, do it. Do it. Do it for all that's holy. Do it for all that's good. Do it for the Lost Bros. Okay? Do it. You must end Matt's reign. You must take him down. What? He's Dracula? Jagula? No, I just already said that. I said the same thing twice. You know what I'm saying? Jag, finish him. In the words of Mortal Kombat, finish him. Jag, take him down. Take him down to Jagtown. All right? Cut him and keep Bowie Jane. Keep the 50, 60, 80s, 90s, and today version of Bowie Jane. Fucking Bowie Jane. Sit next to Bowie Jane at the end. Unless Felicia takes you out first. But do it. Do it now. Do it well. Do it good.
Fucking Bowie Jane. Fucking Bowie Jane.
I can't wait. Matt, you come for my girl Cirie? You come for my girl? You make a promise to her? Granted, I get it. It's Big Brother. You can lie. But you come for my girl? You come for the woman I like watching on TV? You become her blind spot? She thinks highly of you? You manipulate her with your mom stuff, which props to you. That's totally within game limits. But how dare you, sir? Jag, you take him off, okay? You don't fuck off, Jag. You fuck right back over.
Let me know when you want to talk again.
Literally, fuck off.
Let me know when you want to talk again.
Literally, fuck off.
Perfect.
I love that so much. Perfect. So unless my girl Felicia, unless she cuts all of you, unless she shows up to play, all of the people who stir the salads with their hands, like the people under the stairs in her scary feature coming out next Halloween, the people who stir the salads with their hands, starring Felicia, Mama Fee. Unless she ends up in Final 2 and takes Bowie Jane, I'm going to say it here and I'm going to say it proud. I hope Jag kicks Matt's ass all the way back to the pool, to the deep end, to the shallow end, to the end that they're cleaning. I don't give a shit. Put it in the chat if you agree. Put it in the chat if you disagree. This has lit a fire as a fan in me because I'm not that excited about the game. Usually at this point, it's kind of like, wah, wah. This is about the time that Taylor and Monty, I think, started hooking up. And I was like, this is about the time that I started just not enjoying it. But this made me enjoy it even more. To see Matt's treachery, to see Matt's blatant lying, to see him lacking his social strategy and to fuck up his own jury management by just like telling Cirie, you'll always be safe with me, to now what's going on, and to see him make such a dumb move to keep Jag. You deserve to get beat, sir. You deserve it. You deserve it. Jagula, take him out. Take him out, Jag. You take him out. You take him down to Johnnytown. Take him out. I don't care. I don't care. Okay, some of you agree. Okay, a lot of you agree. I'm surprised. What are the chances that Felicia would win HOH and veto? I would say 11%. Hey, it's a percent. It's a percent. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yes, the house guests got cards. This is the time of the season when they get playing cards and you're like, oh, bring a book. When the feeds get real fun. I'll still find fun and we'll still roast and recap this week. But damn playing cards. I want to run in the house, burn the playing cards, and say, no more playing cards. Ever. Never. Then you got to hear them shuffle. Remember last season? Oh, my God. Jag steamrolled Matt's H of H. Matt, you have never had power in this game. Jag runs you, bro. Jag runs this game. Whose house? Jag's house. Okay? So good luck, Jag. I hope you win. I hope you win. Win. Buddy, thank you so much. Buddy. Buddy, thank you for the super chat. Buddy says, I love a huggy, kissy bromance between guys. Who doesn't? Who doesn't, buddy? I love a showmance between father son. No, that's the Cody Cauliflower way. That is not appropriate. It's inappropriate, like Rennie would say. TIBD says, I agree. Hope Jag takes out Matt for what he's doing to Sri, right? And also it's not even, well, a lot of it is because I love Sri, but it's also like, what dumb gameplay. You are just, the two of them were on the feeds today and they're upstairs. They're like, and Matt's like, do you think I'm going to get to meet Tyler from BB20? They're obsessed with BB20 and BB16. So they're obsessed with, they're the Minutemen and they're obsessed with Derek and Cody. And they're like, oh, what if we meet them? You think we're going to meet them? And I'm like, well, you could be the Cody to Jag's Derek then. But they're both kind of delusional in their gameplay. They're like, well, we did that. We did what Derek and Cody did. And I was like, neither of you did what Derek did. Maybe you did what Cody did, but not what Derek did. Not what Derek did. And I'm not even a huge Derek fan, but I'm going to not be a total hater. I'm going to give props where props are due. And Derek would cook both of you. Like, you both would take Derek to the end. You're both the Codys. You got two Codys. You're two Codys. Okay, you're two Codys. You're not. It's not a Derek and a Cody. It's two Codys. It's the tale of two Cody Cauliflowers. You're not even Cody Cauliflower's dad, because I think he would have better strategy at this point. But they were just like, yeah, maybe we'll meet him. Oh, it'd be so cool. And Jag's like, are you gonna get a picture with Tyler, Matt? And Matt's like, yeah. Because you got to remember, Cirie, this is the one thing you're going to be looking back on if you are voted out this week, which I think she's going to be. And we saw at the end of the episode, Jag being like, I'm going to make sure that Matt goes after Cirie. Because Jag, he's woken up. Hell yeah. I love Cirie, but you got to get rid of Cirie for sure. 100%. Yes. Yes, Cirie. She's Cirie Fields. Put some respect on her name. Vote her ass out. But I love her. And also don't vote her out. But I get it. Okay. But yeah, it's just like, are you gonna get a picture of Matt's like, I hope so. I love Tyler. That's the thing. That's Cirie's one. I mean, she's had a couple things in this game, obviously, but that she could have done better. I mean, she's done a great job. But Matt's been her blind side. She underestimated how important bros are to Matt. Matt is a dude who listens to Andrew Tate and is 25? He's Circle Jerk City Township. Like, it's bros before hoes. It's on t-shirts. It's merchandise. It's been conditioned into him. He ain't taking his mom to the end. Did you see he gets HOH? Okay, so HOH, blah, 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 blah. Matt wins. Cirie does take out Jag in this game, but Cirie's idea to go after Felicia in this HOH will probably haunt her for a very long time, unfortunately. Not smart. And with all due respect, Cirie, no offense, all offense, I hated every minute of that to go after Felicia. Go after the boys. In my note, I wrote, so stupid. And Cirie was like, wow, it takes two of you to go after a grandmother. So Cirie takes Jag out. Then Matt knocks Cirie's last superhero off and becomes a new HOH. Ugh. And Felicia's like, okay. Thank you, Tiffany, for the super sticker. Appreciate you. And then Matt had promised, Cirie, you'll never go up as long as I am HOH. If I am in power, you are fine. So Cirie's like, I think I'm okay. And I'm like, oh my God, girl, no. He tells Cirie that he's putting up Felicia and Bowie and wants Felicia out. Okay. Now let's take a minute to talk about Matt gets his HOH room. Oh my God. I mean, this dude got a letter and a picture from Riley. Do you guys remember Riley? Apparently she was on the show early in the season or something. I think she was there like 14, 16 days, and now we're on day 2000. So I'm sorry, I only know her now from Instagram as a Matt fangirl. That's all I know, allegedly. So Matt's like, who wants to see my HOH room? And they're like, I do. And really, I just wanted Brittany Haynes to go, nobody. And he's all happy, just happy as a little chippy monk. And he walks in there and he's got his key. And then we see all of his little swag from Big Brother. And we're like, okay. He's got some wine that he's only going to drink with Bowie Jane and Jag. And Felicia will remember that until the day she dies. New sunglasses, some socks, because the guys got to wear socks. Andrew Taint says a fresh pair of socks and your bros, cocks out, are all that you need. And then there's him and some family, and then him and his sister, and then who is that? Who is that woman with his mom? It's Riley. I'm sorry. If I knew a guy for 16 days, I know Big Brother accelerates things, but if I knew a guy for 16 days and he was posting with my mother, I would call the police. I would call the police and there would be a restraining order. This was Trey weird. Big Brother, we get it. You guys love showmances. You're obsessed. Executive producers, they always call out, what's her face? Allison. Right? Is that the executive producer? I forget. The curly-haired one. Showmances. They're devastated. They lost AmeriCorey. They couldn't make Jared and Blue a thing. So they're like, nope, we're going to make a showmance with a chick who hasn't been on the show since the second week. And I barely knew her. I mean, oh, I feel like such a hater right now, but I hate this. I hate this for his mom, who should have wrote the letter because allegedly she's paying all his bills. Riley, have you paid his T-Mobile bill, his Verizon? Because mom's on the Facebook group saying Matt's broke and she pays for everything. Yet she don't get a letter. She don't get to write the letter. It's Riley. So there's Riley being a stage 10 clinger. And YouTube Street says Riley's chasing that clout. I mean, it appears that. It kind of looks that way. I mean, no offense, all offense. It kind of looks like that. Because all of a sudden, Matt's toward the end. You can still be pictured on the show. You can still remain relevant on the show. Because you leave early. Normally, you're really not talked about this much. She's talked about quite a bit. So she stays relevant with the Matt Showmance. Now, that's just, me. I did see her, again, I told you guys on Instagram cheering for him. She was like, yeah, go Matt. Yeah. It's so awesome. He's going to win. Yeah. Juggle. Yeah. Yeah. And it was kind of cringy. But they're kids. Okay. So then he reads the letter and everyone's like, whoa, oh my God. Jag and Bowie Jane are losing their shit like 12-year-olds who just found out on the bus that their friend got his, a kiss on the cheek from a girl. Like, no way. Cirie and Felicia are like, we have been married for 87 years, so we don't really care. And Matt's like, it's Riley. It's Riley. He's so happy. He hasn't seen this chick in so long. And Bowie Jane's like, oh my God, is it? Oh my God. That's intense. Is that Riley? Oh my God, that's amazing. She just wants to DJ out on it. She's like, never in my 36 years have I seen such a thing. It's insane. It's intense. And look at Felicia. I love Felicia's eyes. She's looking at him like, bro, you okay? You like her? You like her like that? Is that okay? Okay. Felicia's just like, what? You barely know each other. Has she crapped the bed? Wait till she craps the bed. Okay. Because I crapped the bed and my husband, he still loves me. Will you still love her if she craps the bed? And Matt's like, I'm so excited. Riley wrote my letter. And it was just, this is just, in my opinion, the Riley thing is another bromance. The way they talk to each other is like bros, like how he talks to Jag. She's like, what's up, Matty Ice? Way to go, dog. You did it. Way to go, bro. You killed it. You're cooking them. Rat pack, late night rats, whatever they called each other. And he's like, that's what we called ourselves. Because we were rats. Yeah. We're rats. Yeah. It was so dumb. We wasted so much time on this freaking segment, so we have to roast it. And Bowie Jane's like, oh my God, that's like love. I don't know. I'm too young. I've never been in love, but I think that's love. That's amazing, mate. What did she say? What else did she say? Did she say anything about me? Huh? No, nothing about me? Nothing. Did she say about my hair? Because he was better in the beginning. But now it's grown out. Now to wear these pigtails. You can't really style it. It's been kind of a bummer. We'll have some wine later and we'll think about it. Well, we do our circle jerk. I just pretend there's something there, Well, no, you guys have to pretend there's something there with me. That's how the circle jerk works. Okay. It was right there. Dur says, I know that was awkwardly uncomfortable. It was so stupid. It was stupid. I'm sorry. It was so stupid. It's silliness. And he's like, oh my God, I guess. And the worst part is at the end, Matt says, I guess I have a girlfriend now after this. It's like, what? What? And it all is because of this fucking, not fucking Bowie Jane, this fucking Q-tip thing that was made. She's like, obviously, bro, Matty Ice, if you didn't already tell by my Q-tip shrine, I feel the same. It's mutual. Huh? What? These people can't even talk to each other. Like, the way they are saying things is like, I'm sorry, what? She's like, yeah, bro, it's mutual. And he's like, oh my God, I guess I have a girlfriend now when I get out of here. I better get a job. Do you guys know if Jamba Juice is hiring? I love juice. Yeah, okay. My favorite was when America or Izzy, I can't remember who did it now, just destroyed that thing. And he got so mad. I think he always thought it was America, but it was Izzy? Or it was America? I don't remember. But good God. This is crazy. Right? YouTube Street says, she turned him down while they were in the house. Why else would she now be writing him a letter? She needed time to think. I just can't. Oh my God. 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 Okay, I have to stop. It was too much. It was just like, oh, dude. Jag's like, that's so cool, bro. That's awesome. I think Riley kind of liked me too. She was hanging out with my brother outside of the house, allegedly. And Felicia's eyes are just like, these people are dumb. What's Felicia? And Bowie Jane's like, oh my God. That's crazy. Did you get any peanut M&Ms? But that's crazy. I love peanut. Young people love peanut M&Ms. We do. So we get this whole segment of Matt celebrating and saying, I guess I have a girlfriend now. Cirie and Felicia talk in the comic room. Felicia says, they're going to do me like they did Blue. And she's going to go on the block. And Felicia seeks out Cirie's help after throwing her under the bus. Cirie's in the DR and says, now you should know better, Felicia, at your age. Listen, here's when, yes, it's okay for Cirie to be like, I'm not going to make sure you don't go on the block because I got to worry about myself and you just threw me under the bus. When it's not okay is when you're in a HOH competition, a knockout competition, when you two could work together to take out the two biggest threats to you getting further in this game. And instead you work against each other. That's never going to make sense to me. It really isn't, but again, some accountability has to be held on Felicia's part had she never been going down that messy road. But I feel like Cirie, I hold her to a higher standard because she should know better because she's done this game before. Not this one, but social strategy games. And she's good at the social aspect and the strategic aspect. So the fact that she just dropped the ball on working with Felicia, despite Felicia's treachery, just is like, ugh, such a bummer. Meanwhile, Jag, FBJ, and Matt celebrate. And they're basically like, hey, we're the best around. Nothing's going to ever keep us down. This is Karate Kid. We're killing it. We're honest. Bowie Jane thinks this is a damn honesty contest. She's like, you know what? What happened, T, is that none of us ever went back on our word. Never, ever. It was intense, and sometimes I wanted to, but we never did. You know why? Because we're good people. And I'm like, Jada says, uteruses before deuteruses. Am I right? Yes, you are right. So I'm just listening to them talk in the kitchen, and it's so annoying because you don't get, yes, Ms. Diamond, Bummer City Township, 100%. You don't get a prize for being the most honest or not going back on your word. Also, Matt just went back on his word to Cirie in the biggest way possible by saying, you're totally fine. You're so safe. I'll never put you up. Never, ever. You're like a mother to me. I love you. You're the best. And then he was like, straight talk. You're going to have to go on the block. So what are you talking about, Bowie Jane? Jag lied to a bunch of people. Remember Blue, who just left? Yeah, she thought she was cool with Jag. American Corey? Sure, they were going after them eventually, but they thought they were cool that week. They made them feel cool. It's a game where that shit can happen. Now, you probably don't want to do it as blatantly as Matt did, with saying, you're safe with me, when you have Bowie Jane you could put up. So it's pretty obvious that, to Felicia and Cirie now, that, yeah, you guys do have a final three. That does not, in fact, include Felicia or Cirie, which is fine. They can have that. 100%. They should get rid of Cirie. She's Cirie, like I said. But to put that extra salt in there, Matt, and to tell Cirie, you're so good, you're so safe, I promise. And then for them to go downstairs and be so self-congratulatory and just, we're the best. Yeah. And they've been like that all week. They're just like, our shit doesn't stink. Our shit doesn't stink. We're the best, better than all the rest. We are honesty. And you're just like, yes. And please, like JD Giant saying, stop saying cooked. It's never going to happen. Okay. No one ever made fetch a thing. No one's ever going to make cooked a thing. It's not happening. Maybe on TikTok. Take it to TikTok. Take it to the talk. Leave it out of here. Leave it out of here. So, yes, all the gaslighting, all the gaslighting, all the gaslighting, all the gaslighting, and a bunch of gaslights up. Okay. So Matt's trying to find a way to tell Cirie she's a pawn. That he's gonna put her up as a pawn, even though she's not a pawn. Fee talks to Jag. And this was hilarious. Okay. So my favorite part about Jag is how he's so bad at lying. It's my favorite thing. Jag has tells. And his tells are like, there's another thing I want to bring up regarding that. If I forget, remind me. Jag has tells, and his tells are, look at the ground, whisper. So Felicia confronts him. And she was like, okay, so are you in a final three with Bowie Jane? Is that what's going down? I just have a feeling in my gut that I'm going to go up. And he was like, no. It was so hilarious. It's hilarious watching Jag try to lie because he's so bad at it, which great in the real world, not great on Big Brother because it's so obvious. And Felicia's told him before, like, I can tell when you're lying. And he was just like, no, no, me? No. And he plays dumb in a way where he's like, why you have a feeling in your gut? I don't know, because your side, the bros, won HOH and she's been on the block 17 times. So she's probably worried about going on the block again. And Jag's like, oh, you were on the, okay, well, I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay. No, I don't think so. Well, she's like, well, I just have a feeling in my gut. He's like, well, did something happen? And she's like, well, I mean, just for some reason, no one wants to put Cirie up as a pawn. So I just assume it might be me. And Jag's like, I don't think so. Okay. Well, you've lasted in the game this long with feelings in your gut. So I got to keep walking. And then, yes, he does his lying walk where he's like, well, Cirie clocked his lying walk. Now, one thing that Matt clocked on the feeds that wasn't in this episode is Matt up in the HOH room talking to Jag, and I think Bowie Jane as well, on one of their circle jerk self-congratulatory conversations they're having, and how they're saying Cirie is so good at lying, and she is, which makes her great for these games. And they were saying, Matt was like, you know who else is good at lying? And they're like, who, Matt? Who, Matty Ice? And he goes, Jared. And I was like, ding, 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 ding. Yeah, I couldn't even tell. Like, he would deliver stuff the same way Cirie does, where, Cirie had to pretend not to know something in front of Felicia that she already knew. And I looked at her and I was like, oh, I kind of believe her. Like, how do I know that she hasn't done that to me? Jared was the same way. When he would say something and I knew that he knew, but the other person didn't know that he knew, so he had to play dumb. It was so good, the acting. And I'm like, yep, keep putting the puzzle together. I mean, it doesn't matter at this this point in the game, but it was just funny that he was like, and Jared. I actually didn't think Jared was that good of a liar. I thought he had pretty blatant tells. Compared to Cirie, who's much better at it. But who knows? I'm not his girlfriend at home, Kenzo, allegedly. So she could probably tell us more or have a better idea of how good and how much he actually lies. Right, Ace? It was pretty funny that he was like, Jared's really good at lying too. And I'm like, and they were number one allies? And they were super close? Huh? And he would do anything for her? Huh? And then when he left, she became really close to Blue? Who was having sex with him? Huh? No? Okay. Nobody? All right. Yeah, I thought Jared he didn't have the finesse Cirie has. But apparently, Matt thought so. Matt definitely thought so. All right. So, Jag lies badly, like I said, to Felicia, just like, no, I don't. No. Matt and Cirie talk noms. Cirie tells Matt, well, just so you know, I've had your back longer than Bowie Jane's been around. So don't forget that. You did promise me that I was safe and you're always safe with me and I wouldn't target you. So yeah. And he's like, oh yeah, I understand. Yeah, of course not. And then what seems from the edit, a matter of 2 seconds, they go upstairs into the HOH. And then it really did feel like not much time at all. And, it was just like 2 seconds later, Cirie's just like, Matt's in her DR. He's hemming and hawing and he's too deep in his bromance. Yes, Cirie, ding, ding, ding. He loves bros. Bros before all the babes. And then Matt was just like, I gotta cut to it. He said something like, I gotta cut to it, like cut to the chase, like just say it. I'm gonna put you up. Oh, I feel better. Do you? And it's like, no, she doesn't feel better. Like that's how he said. He was like, he took one big breath and he was like, I gotta put you up. I gotta put you on the back. I gotta push you. Okay, right? Because I have to. I just have to. Oh, I feel so much better. And she's like, what? No, no, you don't have to. I mean, I was here long before Bowie Jade. You don't have to do that. And he's like, but I do. Okay. But I know you're going to be safe. You're going to be so safe. You're like the safest piece of safe that ever saved, unless you were Jag and had a ween. And then you'd be even safer because I wouldn't be going after you because bros, dude. So Cirie's just like, you could just see the disappointment on Cirie's face. Not in this picture, but you can just tell Cirie's like, gosh damn it. And she herself is like, why did I think he'd be any different than any of these people? And I'm like, exactly, Cirie. Cirie put in the work, but there was some missing pieces. There was one thing Cirie was never going to have, and that was the bromance with him. She was never going to be the ideal Andrew Taint friend. She doesn't even know who Andrew Taint is, I bet. That's not the life Cirie's living. Thank you, DeJuan Washington, so much for the super sticker. And thank you so much, Chrissy, for the super chat. Do you still have that Cirie miss clip? You thanks for the lives and congrats on Buffy. Oh, thank you so much, Chrissy. What a sweetie. Buffy is sleeping on a little doggy bed. She took over Teddy's office doggy bed, so we got to buy another one. But yeah, Cirie's miss didn't completely miss Matt because the penis is strong with him.
Sure ain't.
So Cirie's just like, oh, okay. Cirie's like, well, I mean, Cirie's been putting in the work, being like, Jag's gonna beat you, just so you know. I want to think about that. So even in this conversation, she's like, hey, Jag, yeah, you might want to go after Jag. He's like, I can't put up Jag because he will totally. What if he wins and stays, and then I can't play next week? So it's like you, I guess. And she's like, huh, okay, well, this was nice. Mm-hmm. Cirie is great at figuring things out. Thank you, Angie, for the super chat. Angie says Cirie is great at figuring things out when she's not emotionally invested. Same reason she didn't realize everything Jared did. What a great point, Angie. Such a great point. Yes, 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 yes. You know, we might even say that Matt kind of misted Cirie. I know he doesn't have that power per se, but there's been times in the game where, you know, Matt has done a good job of being someone that people think they can trust, you know, so kind of playing down the whole Olympian douche bro in certain situations. Now, I will say he definitely gives you lots of clues for douche bro. I think things are just overlooked in the house because they all heard him have the conversations about how you marry a brunette but never a blonde. And now you might be thinking, Jolene, you're only offended because you're blonde. I've been blonde less time than I was brunette in my life. I was brunette the longest, born a brunette, and was a brunette, and then a redhead and a purple head, and I had all the heads. And then it was only when I started going gray that I turned blonde. So I'm not really offended because I'm not really a blonde. And I was already married. I married as a redhead. So maybe there's truth to that. No, but you hear him say these things and you're like, but somehow he kind of misted Cirie. And Cirie does have so that, you know, no one's game is perfect in that sense, obviously. And her one downfall is when she allows her emotions to get involved. And obviously with Jared, they were going to be involved because that's her damn son. She loves him, you know. And he came from her baby door. She pushed him out, or, you know, cesarean. Either way, you know, or however babies work. I don't want to learn about it. And then with Matt, I think she just I think there was a lot of Cirie that did really like him as a person and did think, hey, maybe it was a second son in the house for a minute at times. And she was always like, you're so strong and you're so handsome and you're so strong and you're so handsome. Angie just coming in. Angie's coming in hot. Angie says, sorry, Anna says, right now, Fee cooking like she thinks she'll be invited to the party. Oh no. Angie says, well, Cirie's son is a douche, so she doesn't see it. Maybe that might be Cirie's blind spot is douchebaggery. Because, you know, when it hits close to home, sometimes. Bright Art says, is FPJ a real lawyer somehow? I just can't see it. She's a barrister, Bright Art. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. You know, I got to do my deep dive on Bowie Jane. Thank you to those of you. Some people tagged me in Bowie Jane videos on TikTok. And it was pretty interesting because allegedly Bowie Jane has been lying about her age for quite some time. And there was that scandal that Bowie Jane was in Australia that hit the UK rags too, of her being a DJ / barrister by day, DJ by night. But there's got to be more to it, right? I promise I'll look into it before the season's over. Okay, just keep reminding me. She's a barrister, not a barista. It's a barrister. So yeah, or a stork. Thank you, Rook. We all know that's how babies are born, or a dry humping baby like Corey and America are going to have. So you never know. I saw that too. Okay, Rodolfo saying, is it true Bowie was chugging Listerine when they didn't give them alcohol? I didn't see her chug Listerine, but I read about it on Twitter. I'd have to do, it's all alleged. You know, everything I say is true except for the parts that are false. Entertainment purposes only, everything's alleged. But I saw people saying that because she's a gatekeeper of the liquor, of the alcohol. I do see that on the feeds. But she's like, if you get 2 cups, we can all, if we don't give any to them, then we get extra. Yeah, I love alcohol. But she is a DJ. She is in that nightlife. But I don't. What in the Betty Ford is going? I don't know. If she's chugging Listerine, I mean, as a sober recovering alcoholic myself, probably it's not a good sign. I don't know if she is for sure. That's just something I read. Well, she does talk about tennis a lot. And that she used to be like, you know, that was her thing in the beginning, is she was really good at tennis. So Rosa says, that's funny. I heard she was a tennis pro and her name is really Miranda Ball. Well, I think I heard her name was Miranda Ball too. Is she related to Lucille Ball? And I don't know. I do forget about her. Angie says Jolene's gonna forget about looking into Bowie Jane because I forget about her. This is a Bowie Jane Stan account, Stan YouTube channel. So I don't know. You know what? I think she's lived in LA too long and been in the party scene too long. So that's probably why she's lying about her age and really dying to party. Yes, because in LA, the kids are like, yes. What's my age again? What's my age again? So we'll see. We'll see. But remind me, you guys remind me to do this deep dive on Bowie Jane. I'm actually really interested. But we stand Bowie Jane. But we're saying. That would be silly. I thought BJ didn't even care about finish. Right? America was the one that was taking down the backwash. So we'll see. We'll see. I gotta look into it more. But I did see Twitter sounding off on this Listerine thing. I don't know if it's true, you guys. Thank you, Rosa Castro, so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. I gotta look into it. Yes, as Witness is saying in the chat, age is a big deal in LA. So FBJ, fucking baby Jane. All right. So Cerie's like, well, what's the ultimate plan? Is it you, Jag, and Bowie Jane? She asked Matt straight out to be sitting in the final three. And Matt's like, I mean, again, Matt, not good at lying in this instance either. Just like his friend Jag, not well. In the words of Dorinda Medley, not well, bitch. He is struggling. He's like, I don't know what's just Matt this whole season and these recent hairdos and the facial expressions I catch him in. He's silly. He's a silly little guy. Matt's like, yes, no. Natalia, thank you so much for the super chat and the kind words. Natalia says, love your channel. Well, I appreciate that so much. And I love you right back for being here. So thank you so much. Appreciate you. So Cerie's just like, oh, okay, great. Awesome. Matt's like in the DR, he's like, it's hard, you guys, to like show your cards because now there's like not a lot of people left, so I can't really hide. Because Matt's game has really been about, hiding in plain sight and not really, making people feel good and being, he was really on the social aspect. I think he really had these relationships with people. And it wasn't like Jag, more cutthroat. It was more of he'll let Jag be the bad guy. Well, now he's in power and he's got to be the bad guy. And boy, is he being the bad guy to Cirie in this sense. But he's got himself in a pickle because if he does it to Bowie Jane, she's gonna cry, baby. She's gonna cry all night, but here's the thing with Matt. This is a really dumb decision because Matt actually thinks this is how we know Matt strategically Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Sorry, my internet went down and I have to join on my phone here. So obviously not the ideal way I wanted to end the stream, but thank you guys for hanging around. And ultimately, Jag put up Cirie and Felicia, and it sounds like that by the end of the episode, Jag didn't. It was Matt. But it seemed like Jag did. So it seemed like Jag put her up, but it was Matt. Matt put up Cirie and Felicia for eviction, and we will see what happens. What are you doing? Oh, no, it's fine. Thanks for trying to help, Chill. He's like grabbing my phone like, here, let me do this now. We'll just wrap it up here, you guys. You know what we can do is we could put the little cam, because I know this isn't like the ideal. I wonder if I can flip my camera. How do I flip my camera and we can have it on my little baby girl? Well, maybe we'll just have to do this. So we can have Buffy ending the stream with me, you guys. Me and Buffy are here. And Matt put on the block Cirie and Felicia. Jag is pushing for Cirie to go this week. And Cirie, unfortunately, probably will go. And I'll be back tomorrow with a live feed spoiler from me and Buffy to you guys. You guys are so sweet. We appreciate you guys so very much. Sorry that this happened and that we can't finish the live in the fun way we usually do, but I kind of like this way because I get to cuddle with my pup. So Joleen After Dark, you guys. You guys are amazing, wonderful. Thank you to all my super chatters. Let's see if we can pull them up, Buffy. Okay, we had John. Thank you, John. We had Buddy. Buffy's like, I am over this, Mom. I'm trying to sleep. We had Tiffany Jefferson. We had Dawn Washington, or Dawn, I'm so sorry. Chrissy, Angie Perez, Bright Art, Rosa, thank you so much. Natalia, shout out to my mods, shout out to my members. You guys are amazing. I'm going to go cuddle with my pups, but fun episode to roast. And I'll be back tomorrow. If you guys are into my Bravo content, I'll be doing Tom Sandy Butt and roasting up his latest podcast episodes. And also Buffy's like, I was sleeping, Mom. And also be back for some BB25 live feed spoilers. So make sure you smash that like, comment after the video post. We got to get to our 1,111 goal. So little wicked cute fluffy butt over here from outside of our normal YouTube studio. Right, Buffy? You're so sweet. Joleen and Buffy's butt are signing off. You guys are all amazing. That's what Buffy thinks of Matt's game. She says, go Jag, go Felicia, go Bowie Jane. Anyone but Matt, 2023, BB25. Bye, guys. Let's see if I can play my outro. What do we always say, Buffy? You don't know because you're new to the family, but we always say, remember to enjoy yourself because it's later than you think. Bye.
If you like what you see, come and get it with me. I know you deserve all you want.
Wait a minute. Wait, what?